Today, I don't think I should be accepting champion requests, because today I think everyone should have a say in what I'm playing and how we're approaching it, and we can already see that Taric is the winner. Taric is the one that we go for right off the bat. So let's go, let's make that happen. Taric Jungle has actually been a little bit more popular in the past weeks. 1.5 weeks ago, I was in Berlin casting LEC with Quickshot. And the weeks leading up to that cast, we noticed that Sansara had been spamming Taric Jungle in solo queue. We're talking like 15 Taric games throughout like 1-2 weeks in solo queue. And as a result, you know, from noticing that, I decided to do a lot of research on Taric Jungle, because if Sansara was to log it in, I wanted to be prepared. I wanted to be able to explain to the viewers what Taric Jungle is about and how it functions. So, I've never played Taric Jungle before, like not even once in my life, but I know how it works, and it's going to be pretty straightforward, so let me give you all a quick rundown. On Taric Jungle, you go Glacial Augment, Magical Footwear, Biscuits, Cosmic Insight with Presence of Mind and Tenacity. The standard build is Frostfire Gauntlet into Frozen Heart and Force of Nature. Gonna be very tanky, but you can have a little bit of damage from the Gauntlet. You max Q, then E, then W. Or you put a point in Q, E, W, and then you max E into Q. And then for the jungle path, you always want to start in your blue buff. Because with Taric, and what I'm saying right now, I'll probably repeat in a bit, right? But I'm just giving you a general rundown. But when we get in the game, I'll explain what I'm doing. And then you normally want to start blue. Because with Taric, his passive is very convenient, and the passive is a big part of why he can actually jungle. Because when you use Taric's passive, which is after you use a spell, you get bonus damage on your next 2 basic attacks, and it reduces the cooldown of other basic abilities as well. So you go into your camp, you use a spell, your next 2 basic attacks deal bonus damage. You just keep spamming your abilities to like constantly cycle that bonus damage. And you can do your camps really quickly. Taric does have high mana cost though, which is why starting blue buff is key, because if you don't start blue and if you don't have that buff on you, you're actually gonna go boom. I'm dead again! Jungle, please! Please! Lord of the Ping, can you please let me jungle? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I just want to play a game of Taric Jungle. How hard can it be to get jungle? For God's sake, man, give me a longer queue if that's what it takes. Don't autofill me, not today. Thank you. This person might regret saying thanks in a moment when Taric has been locked in. But I'll try to, you know, I'll try to repay them with a bit of elo once we get in the game. I don't want to ban. So, the first pick Taric Jungle is gonna come in hot. Here we go. It is time to shine. Taric. Boom. Alright, so for runes, like I said, we're gonna go Glacial Augment, Magical Footwear, Biscuits, Cosmic Insight, and then secondary, we're gonna go for Presence of Mind and Tenacity. And then I think we're gonna go Attack Speed, Adaptive, and Armor. I feel like that's what we're gonna want here from these runes. So these are the Taric runes. That's what we're running. This is how we're gonna have our success. And then I'll go through the jungle path and everything when we get in-game. Also, I feel like on Taric Jungle, it's pretty valuable. It's actually more than valuable. It is game-changing to play with this skin. This is the God Taric skin. Just, you know, equipping it is already gonna increase your chances of winning by approximately 99%. Look at him. How are you ever gonna beat that beauty right there? You can't. You simply can't. On Taric, you can clear your jungle fairly quickly with your passive. You can spam your passive that then... basically the passive gives you attack speed and bonus damage on your next 2 basic attacks after using a spell, and it reduces the cooldown of other basic abilities by 1 second. And you just gotta spam those abilities to get that passive going and to, you know, get that bonus damage and clear your camps very efficiently. Taric's ganks are not the greatest, because for you to gank, you have to walk into a lane, use W on the champion that you're ganking for, and then you have to try to land the stun. You have to land the E on the opponent. So in a game like this, ganking is gonna be possible if I can land the E, or let's say if I go top where Cyan has some CC, maybe he can set me up and we have a, you know, a higher chance of success. So ganks, a little sketchy, a little unreliable, but not impossible. It just depends a little on the matchups, and you know, we generally need opponents to overextend. And when fighting, I want to be able to auto attack as much as possible to constantly reset my cooldowns, so I can get as much healing, as much damage as you know, I possibly can. We're not going to be like a turbo damage machine. We're not going to be walking around deleting people, but we're going to support our team really well, and we're going to be very annoying for the opponents, and we're going to do a great job. So for leveling up abilities, we're going to put a point in our Q, then we take E, then we take W, and then we max out our E. We're going to start blue, because the standard path on Taric is blue, Grump Wolves into bot side. Blue is very much needed, so we, you know, don't end up going and as we're going to see in just a moment. The mana costs are very high, so I'm going to let blue hit me one more time. And I pop my heal, and look already now. You see my mana just disappearing? I can spam my Q big time, but my mana is just fading away at the speed of light, quite literally. So we use a spell, we auto twice, we use a spell again, and we just keep that rotation up. Needs to be a little bit mindful about the mana, so I don't go entirely, because I definitely want to be able to continue spamming spells to get the bonus damage. We're now 2 minutes in, we've already cleared 2 camps, so far so good. And we just keep these rotations going. If any of you were wondering why I wanted to start blue, I think now you know why. It's really nice that you can keep spamming the abilities like this though, it makes the clear so nice and efficient. So we cleared our top side jungle, now we path down towards bot side, and let's see if we can do some nice work. Down here, maybe look for a good fight around the bottom crab. We'll see how it goes. Pop my E. Messed up the E a little bit, I didn't hit one of the small raptors. Could be a little bit faster, but not the end of the world. We do red, and then we move into bot river and we look for the crab. If Shyvana comes to fight us, I actually think we're gonna be stronger than her, but I guess time will tell. Like again, while I am almost an expert on Taric Jungle at this point, it is my first time playing it. So we have some testing that needs to be done. So as we can see, we're now 3:15 moving into the river, gonna be a little bit late for the crab spawn. I could have cleared my jungle a little bit faster and then it would be nice, but even now, Shyvana isn't here right away and we can still secure the crab for ourselves. Might be able to look for a play around bot lane, possibly on the next wave if they can push in the wave. Twitch is very, very low, so I'm gonna see if I get an opportunity here. Alright, let's make sure that Bart cannot run away here. Just keep him here under the turret. Probably can even kill him. I don't think he expected our big Taric damage. We get a free kill, put some wards out around bot lane, give them some vision. Seri gets to push out the wave and can base, and in the meantime we got a solo kill top, mid lane died in the 1v1, Shyvana has just been full clearing. And now, for the build, I am gonna want Frostfire Gauntlet. But I'm also gonna grab a tier just to prevent my chances of going especially now that I don't have blue buff. That tier is gonna be really beneficial and it's gonna do a lot of work for me. So, we get the tier, we get the ruby, we start working on our Frostfire, now we want to move to our Grump. We saw Shyvana top and there's a chance that Shyvana looks to steal our camp away here before basing. It's not a certainty, but it is a possibility. We're gonna put a point in our... Ooh, wait. I got it. Hello, friend. You cannot fight me. Taric too strong in the 1v1 here. I wonder... if she's around. Yeah, she still is around. She doesn't have flash anymore. The Taric dominance is here. Oh, ha, ha. Look at me, I'm Taric. See you in heaven, kid. Oh my... Timo, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Timo, okay? Leave me alone. Oh, oh, oh. Pop the biscuit. Come back to me. Get the Taric treatment. Look at me, I'm a raid boss. My champ is not balanced. This little hamster can't play the game. Oh ho ho! Taric! Let's go! This is great, I love it. Shyvana has no flash or ghost. No sums available. Might be able to look for a play around here, but let's see how it goes. I might be a little bit low. Probably probably should get out of here at this point. Seraphine could move. Cyan has to be a little bit careful now. He's just gonna hold out, that works. Perfect. So far so good. We are dominating on the Taric. We can now base for Barmy Cinder. That's gonna be very, very nice for us. So we get the Barmies. We get a pink ward. Our blue is spawning in a bit. So I think here off of base, we have an option. We could go straight top side for the blue. We could also do bot crab, Raptors into top side. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Shyvana doesn't really have much camps up on the top side. I assume she's doing Raptors into bot side because the entire bot side is available. So if I can get bot crab here and just path up, I'll be pretty happy. I also want to be able to put a ward around Drake so we know if Shyvana looks for it. Shyvana always is going to have Drake as a big priority. That is one of the main things you want to focus on playing that champion. We might even be able to look for an early invade here on the blue buff. Not sure how strong my champ is going to be on an invade like this one, but we do have bot prio. Only thing to keep in mind is that our Quinn is in a situation where she wants to base, so she's not going to be the most helpful here. So we keep an eye on the mid state. We see if we can sneak this away from the enemy jungler. Enemy bot is here right about now. Might be able to look for a play on Twitch here with Seraph. Twitch is getting low. I can't really finish him. Seraph got him though. That's good. I'm popping my refillable and my biscuits to get the sustain. Pop the stun here. It's looking good. It's looking good. Coming out on top in the 2v3. Me and my boy Seraph doing work. I like it. Gonna pop my pink here just to make sure we have a bit of vision around the Drake. If Shyvana wants to do it at some point, I would like to be aware of it. And now, with that, we didn't get the blue buff, but we did get a kill on Twitch. And with all our pressure around bot and bot lane just doing well on their own, we now have 30 CS lead in the AD carry department. Things are starting to look pretty solid. This has been a good game so far. Good times all around. Dominating this Shyvana. I am pleasantly surprised about the streams of Taric Jungle, and most of all, his jungle clear. His clear is great. It's very nice, very approved. Okay, let's go. As you see, just get those hits, keep using the passive to get the bonus damage, get those hits in faster, continue to reset the cooldowns. Just be nice and efficient. Because that's really what makes Taric Jungle somewhat viable. I think you could even call it viable. I think we're at the point now where it's not only somewhat viable, it's actually viable. But it all stems from the passive and how well you utilize that. Cyan doesn't have TP available. I could consider leaving this and moving top. But if I go top right now, I'm kind of going to give my position away. So I don't really want him to have knowledge of where I am. Teemo is going to get one plate and just base. Cyan is going to catch move to the top wave. And I think now, once we clear this, obviously getting blue buff again is going to be amazing. So we don't have to worry as much about our mana costs. Mid lane is in a pretty bad condition. Seraphine is probably going to base off the mid wave. Teemo is already in base, and with all that info, we can expect this to be a free herald, knowing that none of the solo lanes can come. They can't annoy us. Enemy bot lane is also stuck on a turret, and it doesn't look like bot plans on basing. Shyvana now showing bot side could look to start the Drake, especially if they have knowledge of me being in Herald. They know it's a free dragon for them. But now Shyvana is just pressuring around bot. She could look to start it once I finish Herald, but I'm gonna try to get it and then cross down before anything happens. I need to get a base off at some point as well, because I can get my Frostfire now. Might actually consider looking top. Nah, I'll base. Let's move on down for Drake and make sure Shyvana doesn't get it. With our Frostfire Gauntlet now, we're going to be very, very powerful in this Taric, so We'll get the base off, move down. Looks like Cyan is having a little bit of a rough time in the 1v1. Not going to be able to get the kill on Teemo. But that's fine. We've never asked for an easy game. We need to test the strengths of Taric, and the main way for us to do that in a proper fashion is to have a closer game. We don't want to roll over them. We want a challenge, and that's what we're getting, hopefully. So, I'm going to move towards bot lane. I want to pop my Herald, get that bot turret. Good roam by Quinn. Seraphine seems to be glued to mid. Doesn't look like she plans on roaming. Might be able to look for bot here. Got the stun. Good damage by Seraph. I'm gonna save Herald. The thing is, if I Herald bot right now, we're gonna get turret right away, but our bot lane is in such a good position that they can just take it soon by themselves. So I would rather pop my Herald mid or top so we can get some bonus plates. Cyan kind of popping off here. Didn't get the assist, but obviously cannot complain about our teammate getting the solo kill. I'll help him push out here. My E is almost maxed out entirely. Now I'm gonna start maxing out my Q. Oh, I took almost the entire wave. Sorry, Cyan, please forgive me. Don't hate your poor Taric. Wait, he should walk up right now. Cyan has Demolish. He should always pop the Demolish stack there so we get the bonus damage and turret. He doesn't even want the gold from Herald. Just sprints to top. Me and Cyan, not entirely on the same page there. Not too happy about getting 2 plates only. I think he should definitely have popped the Demolish before going top so we get a 3rd plate, but it's alright. Don't always need to be on the same page with everyone else's solo queue. Now, bot lane is getting the push, and I would really love for them to come and help me with Dragon. Now, taking Drake is very annoying solo. It always takes very long. It looks like our AD carry does not care about us in the slightest, and we're gonna have to be on our own here. Very unfortunate, because our AD carry could easily have come and just, you know, dropped a few hits in the Drake and then based, but it is what it is. Enemy support is a little bit aggressive. Let's just say aggressive. And we do get a free kill, so that's nice. I wonder if the blue is still up. It spawned not so long ago. I would really love to look for it. It definitely is. Now, there's something that just happened that is worth noting, and that is very far from ideal. The resets. Now, we just saw... Wait. Oh, my ult didn't even land on me. I don't think I could live there. What I was gonna say is that we just saw Seri and Seraph base at completely different times, and by the time Seri was out on the map ready to pressure, Seraph then started his recall. As a result, we had a window of around 30 seconds where there was a limit to how much we could pressure because our Seri wasn't base. Seri comes back, finally able to pressure, but what happens? Seraph wants to base, and then all of a sudden we're in another situation where we have to wait for someone to come back. You're always going to want to, get those coordinated resets in, reset at the same time when possible, because then it's just gonna be so much easier to pressure, to, get objectives, go for invades when everyone's back and ready to, go ham essentially. Now, part of why Seraph ended up delaying his reset was that we were, looking for the kill on bot. And I think the bigger problem was Seri basing at a bit of a strange time and not going for the bigger play, which was, looking for the Drake with the rest of us. But it's just a point to keep in mind, because coordinated resets are really important. And now that we didn't have coordinated resets and Seraph was, late, I should not have gone for the invade on that blue buff, because enemy team had man advances. I could coordinate jungle for no reason. And yeah, that's about it. Teemo is here, not going to be able to do much to him. Now I need to be a little bit careful, might be in a bit of a tricky one. I actually have to flash out. Once again, I shouldn't be going in when I am on my own, when I don't have people around me. Messed up the angle and the stun a little bit, we didn't really get to pop it. Popping the ult, trying to peel for my AD carry. That's 1 kill for her, I'll make sure she gets the kill so she gets red buff. Good damage. Sniped him. I don't think they can kill me here. Well, I might be wrong though. Especially after that misses, I could definitely be wrong. Oh, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, okay, I'm not tanky enough for that yet. Not yet. But it's all coming together. I am getting my items, I am getting fairly strong, and it has been a pretty good Taric game so far. Shyvana is pulling ahead of me a little bit in CS, which is kind of expected. She you know, while my clear is pretty solid, Shyvana just jungles faster than I do. Teemo with the power off got a double for himself. And the game is getting a little bit closer, but we don't necessarily mind that. I like it. It's a good Taric game, and it's something that I'll definitely be looking to play some more. Now, the throws keep coming in. We're making the game a little bit harder for ourselves, but that's just part of the experience, part of the solo queue adventures. Some things just never change in League of Legends. We get the heralds, and now I want to base and get Frozen Heart before we start fighting for Dragon. Ideally we start grouping and team fighting, because that's where I can really bring the most value as Taric. If we play those team fights, I'm gonna be very useful. I can do a lot of work, especially now that I just hit level 11. Teemo had a rough start, but he's slowly starting to pressure and take over. The little hamster is angry. He wants to see a victory screen, but so do I. So ideally we don't let him. We're gonna need Sion to group with us. He's very overextended, considering there's 3 people here who could easily go on him, but it looks like they don't care at all. They're just staying around the dragon. I'm gonna try to steal this. Drake secured. I'll pop the ult. Just need to wait for Siri to come, then we can look for the play. They actually do a lot of damage to me. I'm not that tanky. I feel really tanky, but in reality, they can actually kill me fairly easily. Well, regardless, that worked out very well. Aced them, stole dragon. Taric Jungle showing the potential once again. But man, am I squishy. I gotta be super careful. Got the stun. I don't think I'm gonna have the ult. She's gonna be fine. Maybe I lied. Maybe I will need the ult. Oh, my ult came in really late. I'm just trying to peel for my AD carry. Let's see if we can get out here. Should be fine. Siri lived as well. Okay. That was kind of tricky. So when I pop the ult, it takes 2.5 seconds before it actually lands on us. And I need to make sure I pop it in time. But you gotta be good at predicting, you know, when the damage is gonna come in, and that's one thing that I'll just have to get used to playing this champ. Found him. You're in heaven, sir. Twitch is not too strong, he barely does damage to me. Seraphine is getting caught. Maybe we can catch her, I think we can. Oh, she juked my stun. Oh, we got another one. I'll try to peel Seraph. Sion did get out. I think Shyvana isn't Drake though. Oh, he didn't use the stun very well. Oh, he's just dead. I can't save him. I might be in trouble here. She has Frostbite Gauntlet. I don't want to get slowed if I can avoid it. Okay, the throws are coming in, but it's all good. We got this. It's still under control. Oh, this looks kind of crazy. Oh, she's just dead. Did get a kill and gave me assist. I got the stun, friends. He's slowed. There we go. Let's keep the pressure up. With these 2 picks, it should be fairly hard for them to defend against us. Okay, she's fine, she's fine. All good, everything under control. Letting my Q stack up a little bit. The more stacks I have in the Q, the more it's gonna heal. It maxes out at 5. I'm gonna let it hit 4 stacks, I think, and I'll heal her. There we go. Look at the sustain though. The healing is pretty wild. Maybe we can look at Shyvana here. Wait, she's not dead? She's not dead! Look at her health bar. Oh, Siri, I can't help you. Maybe I should have ulted. I don't know, I didn't expect her to walk up that far. Still got the ult if me and Quinn end up in a fight. It might be... Can I force with my E? Maybe E flash here? Come Quinn, Quinn, Quinn. I need you to deal damage, please. please kill someone? Quinn? No? I'm sorry, friend. Oh, you killed one. I think she should have been more aggressive with me. If we play aggro there with my ult, we are gonna kill all of them, I think. But she's a bit skeptical about the Taric Jungle, I guess, and in a way I can't really blame her. It's still new technology. I'll look for Teemo. Hit Baron. Yo, Quinn. Yo. Yo. Guys? Quinn? Guys? Guys? Quinn? Hello? Where are you going? Quinn? Was that mid-wave so important? Here. Quinn, please come. Quinn? 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 Where are you going? Thank you, Quinn. Thank you. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Look at the chat. The entire chat is just me pinging for assistance. The assistance came so late. He was just flying around enjoying the bird life. Just chilling all across Summoner's Rift. I really don't know where she was going. At least we killed them in the end. Oh man. I mean, to be fair, this is a low elo game, right? We are in a bit of a low elo game. It's a bit of an interesting scenario to be in. Lots of spicy things happening. And I'm trying to keep my composure, keep things controlled, but... it's a little intense. It's a little bit intense for sure. Oh, no, missed my stun. I got another one, but I don't know if I can reach. Come here, Cyan. I got you, my boy. Quinn can go super aggro here if she plays with me. I popped a nice one on her. Let's go, Quinn. It's you and me. Hit them, my boy. No, not now. The ult is falling off. You should have hit them earlier. Okay, it's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. This happens. I'll try to get out. Oh, look, I'm not the strongest on my own. Yo, guys. Yo, any help? Any backup? Any help for the Taric? Yo, Cyan, please. Those crocs are not that valuable right now. No! I didn't get it. Oh, look at it. The Siri pop off! We can go mid, we can end. Come mid. Let's group mid, friend. Come mid. That's not mid. Come mid. We're on a timer, Siri. Hey, Siri. Siri. That's not the wave. Okay, I'll join you. It's all good. I'm on my way, Siri. I'll try to support you. We don't have the greatest team play here, but that's all right. It's all good. Team plays with noobs. It's overrated. The end result is the same. We still get to push mid together. Get in there, Siri. Just pop off. Very nice. Good job. Looks like Quinn is angry. He's looking for plays. I got you, Siri. I got your back. I'll play in front of her, just peel her. Make it nice and easy for her to delete them. Got the stun. Now it's you, Siri. Take him out. That's all you. Perfect. Beautiful. Very nice. Very clean. 5-2-24. The Taric Jungle is here, and the Taric Jungle is here to stay. This may have been a low elo game, but it was a banger. And what a Taric Jungle experience. Like, sure, the competition in low elo might not be the highest, but I'm looking at like the skirmishing, the jungle clear, the team fighting. All in all, there's a lot of potential in Taric Jungle. I like it. This game was so much fun.